Dr. Toyland.
Okay, so lately I've been getting into Mythic Legions and doing some customizations and things like that, right? So I was trying to figure out the best places to pick up all these custom pieces so you can, get these really nicely, printed, pieces for your customizations, right? So I found this one, Noble Bear Customs, and I ordered some pieces from them, specifically legs and feet, because I thought it unique to most of the places. They actually have different sculpted feet and legs and all that fun stuff. So I thought that was a pretty unique aspect because most of the places don't have the full array like they do. So I ordered their stuff and to see how they were, right? So it arrived pretty quickly. I took apart the Templar over here to use some of the pieces just to see how they go on. And they for the most part, they all, look pretty nice. The quality is good. They're nice, sturdy material. I will say the leg pieces go on super easy and they look super awesome when they're on there. Got like this dude. Got these like, badass barbarian looking legs, right? Just one thing of note. These pieces seem like they need a little more work than some of the other custom pieces you might get. So just keep that in mind, that when you're doing these, they're not all going to be super easy, like plug and play. You're really going to have to find the right figure, and it might not work specifically for something that you have it designed for. So if you're going to buy these, I would probably pick up the pieces you like and then use them accordingly once you find the right figure for it. Now, what I mean by that is when you put, like, for instance, these guys on, and you want to use these because they're awesome, right? They go right on, super easy. I said super easy. Yeah, right in there, right? And they look cool. But when you put the feet on, this piece is so wide down here, they just really look kind of wonky. So you're really going to have to try to find a foot that maybe isn't so like, isn't so like thin at the bottom. Maybe you have some kind of like another third party kind of foot that's a little wider, maybe like some kind of flayed kind of foot like that. So yeah, I mean, again, a little nitpicky, but just keep that in mind when you're buying these. You might not like how it looks on the character specifically, so you're gonna have to play around with it. But that's the beauty of customizations, right? Now, some of the other feet I thought looked a little wonky. Like these guys just looked like very flat. I mean, the bottoms are ugly, but that's whatever. They look kind of just like flat. But actually, when these are, kind of more or less on there, these feet actually look pretty good. They fit, I'm not going to put it on there right now, but they fit really nicely within the joint. Looks good. Some of the other ones, like these guys, there's like a lot of space between like here and there. I mean, there's some space, I guess, on the regular feet, but I don't know. I mean, once it's painted up, it probably looks a lot better. But it's nice having the feet alternatives to the ones that come with the actual Mythic Legions figures, because they are, relatively limited because they keep reusing the same kind of foot molds. Now the wrist armor is really neat too. So this is one right here. And then I got these guys. I will say these guys right here, the hand does not really fit so well, basically because you have this really deep kind of inset right there. So they don't really fit in there that well. But you know what? Play around with it, find a hand that works. You might, again, find a third-party hand from somewhere else that might fit in there a little better. One thing to note, see, when they get these little grooves in there, and even after I heated up the figure and put him in there, it kind of ate up his hand a little bit. So I didn't really like that. So what I did, I went in there with an X-Acto knife, and I kind of just shaved out all those little grooves. And it's super easy to get them out. They just kind of, you go in there, you can shave those bad boys out. Because once you get them all out, this goes then super easy on there, and that looks pretty badass, right? You know, you pop the hand on there, and then again, that really is plug and play. You could just put this on anything then at that point, and it's super easy, super awesome. I would definitely order from them again. I think I'm going to order some of their heads and things like that and see how those look. But yeah, I mean, these pieces go on super easy. Just be careful with something like this, has a super wide bottom. But yeah, I mean, they're made well. They look cool. Again, these you could basically use on anybody. You could put him even with his regular feet. Still looks badass. Just some leg wraps, you know. So yeah, it's Noble Bear Customs. Again, it took a couple weeks for it to arrive, so I think they might print them like made to order, obviously. So yeah, just know that going into it. But yeah, their quality, they look easy to paint, not too bad. So, all right, hope that helps.